Hi guys, Naji here. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So we are continuing our discussion with data pre-processing and we are discussing on handling missing data. So we discussed about different methods with respect to handling missing data, and in this video we are going to discuss about how can you handle a missing data using a machine learning model. So here we are handling the missing data using regression. Okay. So for that, what I have done few code here. So I have imported the pandas and I have imported a Titanic Dataset, okay, which is very famous among the community. And we can see that, okay, this is my data. So it has a passenger ID, survivor, P class, name, sex, age, SBBP, and park ticket face, and few features are there. Okay. So here we are going to, okay, now let me see how many missing are there. So I can check like is na.sum. So here we can see that how many empty values are there. Okay. Here we can see the age has a 177 missing and cabin has a 687 and the embarked has a 2. Okay. So in this video we are going to concentrate only for the age part. Okay. So as a base value or base features, we are going to select few features from it. Okay. Maybe I can select survey. Then I can select P class. Okay. So the next is name. Okay, name is what we call this is not needed here. So maybe we can check. We can avoid that. Now I can check SIB, SP, and I can check for parts. Then we can take. Then we can check age. Okay, so these are the features that we are going to take from the original feature. Okay, so here we can take that head. Okay, so here we have survived P class sex. So sex is a categorical variable, so we can convert that into integers. Okay, so for that what we can do, we can map it something like this. I can do a for loop on it. Okay, for x in data dot sex. Okay, here I can say that if x is equal to male, if x equal to male, here else I can set it as a 0. Here I can set it as a 1. Okay. Just doing a conversion. Okay, so if male is equal to male is there, we are setting it as a 1. Otherwise, if the female, we are setting it as a 0. Okay. Now we can take the head part. Okay. Now we have our data in hand. Okay. Now what we need to create a test data and the train data. Okay. For test data will be the null value. Okay. So here we are going to take all the records which has a age as null. Okay. So this is our test data. So let me print the head of test data. Okay, so this is our test data and we can see that age is all null. Okay, so we need to predict this age, okay, with these features. Okay, so we have our test data. Now we can have our train data also. To have the train data, what we can do, first we can drop in place is equal to true. So we can remove all the empty values. Okay, so obviously this will remove all the null values which in which the age is null. Okay, So from that data, all the null values are removed. Okay. Now we can take our X-train. So in X-train, so before that, let me print the head here to get a clarity. Okay. So what we need to take X-train as survived, pre-class, sex, and SP parts and fire. Okay, this will be our independent features. So for that, I can remove the age column. Okay, here we can do a drop. I can do a age can be dropped, and maybe I can set the axis is equal to 1. So we have our X-train. Okay, now we can have our X-test. Okay, so our X-test will be the similar to our the above one, but only thing is that we are using the test data. Here also we can have our age. I can remove the axis is equal to 1. Okay, here, okay, I missed the drop, so let me correct it. Now we need to get our Y train. So our Y train will be data.age. So this will be our Y train. Okay. So since the dependent variable, this age is a integer or the numerical value, we can use our linear regression. For that, I can import sklearn. Okay, from the sklearn I can import linear regression. Okay, here we have the model. We can have the model linear regression. Yep. So this is my model. Linear regression 1s. Okay. Now we can do a fit method. Model.fit. So in model.fit, I can pass X-train. I can pass my Y train. Okay. So now the training is done. Now we can do the Y predict. So in Y predict, what we will do, we can model.predict, and here we can pass the X test. So we have our ypred. You can see that ypredict is there. Okay. Okay. So we have all the values. So what we'll do, I can create a data with age. Okay. Here I can create a xtext.copy. Then here I can make data with age. I can pass the age. This will be my Y predict. I am just concatenating the result. Okay, that's it. Okay. Now we can see data with age dot head. Okay. So here we can see we have predicted the age using these independent features. Okay. So let me do a quick review. So what we have done, first we have imported our data set. This is our Titanic data set that is imported. Okay. Then we selected few features from that. Okay. Then we found that age has a missing value. So the goal is we need to predict this missing value. Okay, using the regression method. So the rest of things are simple. What we call simple method, simple step that we will do in the machine learning process. Here what we have done, we have changed the categorical variables to integers. So when x is equal to male, we convert to 1, and if x is equal to 0, I mean if x is female, we convert it into female. Okay, that's it. Then here we selected the test data. The test data is what we call all the data with age as a null. Okay, so that is our test data. So all the none values of age will be our train data. Okay, so we selected our x train, x test by dropping the age feature. Then we have our y train. Okay, that is the age column is our target variable. Then we created a linear model, then done a fit method, then we have done a predict method. Okay, so in the last step what we have done, we made a copy of x test. Okay, then we concatenated with our prediction, so we will have our final data. And here we can see any missing data is there. I can check that is na.sum. So here we can see that there is no null value. So we could able to successfully predict the age. Okay. So yep. So that is all about in this video. I will share my Colab notebook to my GitHub. You guys can freely use and update that. So please do like and subscribe. Have a nice day. Bye bye.